He asked me, do you host or is you mobile? Jesus have mercy. I hate that fucking word. I hate that phrase. I hate that phrase. Welcome back to Vlogmas, everyone. I hope you guys have been enjoying Vlogmas so far. This is my 4th year in the running for Vlogmas King, okay? This is my 4th year in the running for Vlogmas King. Hopefully, you know, I still have the crown, but I'm here to start a brand new series, okay? This series will extend past Vlogmas. It will extend for as long as I want it to extend, okay? The moment y'all start judging me, I'm out of here. The moment y'all start judging me, I'm out of here. Thank you, rap. It's a wrap for you, baby. So it's just baby, I'm out of here, bitch. I'm out of here. But until then, I guess we'll start the series of being a hoe is just a phase, okay? Being a hoe is just a phase. It's just a phase. Now, I have got out of story time. Okay, I've got out of showing my life, period. I might do some vlogs and show y'all that auntie is, you know, rich. But, yeah, outside of that, I don't really talk about my life. I do the mental hospital series every, 4 or 5 months. I don't really talk about my life. I come and do my pop culture videos. I get the fuck out of here, okay? Anyways, back to being a hoe is just a phase. I haven't did a Tinder story time since I did the first Tinder story time. And the first Tinder story time was a mess. If you haven't seen the first Tinder story time, please go watch it. I'm 150 pounds larger. Please do not be alarmed. But baby, I am here with another Tinder story time to open up my brand new series of being a hoe is just a phase. And I hope you guys don't judge me. I probably already judged you from the title. So let's roll the intro. Okay, so how do I start this story out? Because I don't have any notes. I'm just here, and I'm gonna pray the Lord leads me and tell his story. All right, so you guys, I don't have any notes for this story time, so just bear with. Usually I have my notes out, but I just feel like I didn't know this story well enough to be able to tell it. Now, I'm not gonna, wait, before I get into the story. Any family watching this story, get the fuck out of here. If you decide to watch this story and you get, irritated, mad, gagged at anything I say, don't text me because you didn't supposed to know. I already gave you a PSA before the video got started. Then you seen the title. What made you click the title? I know the title juice, bitch. But what made you click the title? What made you click the title? And then stay for the whole video. So don't stay for the whole video. Don't even stay past this part because we about to get on into it. Now, I remember this day very vividly, okay? And I'm not going to put a year on it. I'm not going to put an age on it. This story starts off with Tinder, of course. I don't think I was looking for a relationship because I don't use any social media platforms, whether it's Instagram, Tinder, Grindr, Bumble, if you catch me on one of those platforms, just know I'm shopping around. I'm looking around, doing some window shopping. I'm not planning on taking anything home. I'm not planning on taking anything home, okay? But I'm just looking around. What the fuck is in this goddamn area? What the fuck? Because I might could bump into Hotel Beckham on some shit. Maybe not. I always have that ideology. This might be the one chance that I bump into a motherfucker and be like, whoa! Okay? But I was doing the window shopping. Okay? I went and downloaded Tinder this day. And I don't have Tinder on my phone to this day regularly. It's something that I get on there for a week or two, shop around, uninstall it. I'll be back in a couple months. So this is what I was going through. So I went and installed Tinder on my phone because it's time for me to do my bi-monthly shop around. I instantly already have an account made because, like I said, it's something that I do every 3 to 4 months. So I log on in, honey. I'm looking at the messages from people that have been texting me over the last 3 or 4 months. I'm like, I'm not even gonna text. I'm not even gonna text any of these people back because they gonna cuss my regular ass out because I've been gone 3 or 4 months. I know I'm hot, but I ain't hot as shit. Okay, so who the fuck am I to disappear for 3 months then text somebody? What's up? I'm chilling. Don't nobody give a fuck about me chilling. Bitch, I asked you what you was doing in last March. Bitch, it is November. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you doing anymore. So I don't text any of the people back, but I do look at, all of my missed opportunities and chances. So I look at all my missed opportunities and chances. I'm like, okay, that's cute or whatnot. But it's time for me to start swiping. So I'm swiping. Upon this swiping, I see a gentleman, okay? He's older than me, but not too much older than me, but still like seasoned, okay? Seasoned. Not well done, but he's done. He's done, bitch. Not well done, but he's done. So I'm like, okay, he's cute. So, of course, right, yeah, motherfucker, hello, motherfucker, girl, swipe his ass right, hello, motherfucker. Don't really think too much about him, but evidently this story is about him. Continue swiping. Now, later on that night, he ends up matching with me and a couple other people. Now, my thing is, I see the matches immediately. When it texts my phone, you got a new match. I click that motherfucking notification. I want to see who the bitch is. Come on, load, bitch. I load the app up and I see it's him and a couple other people. Now, I don't say anything first. I don't ever say anything first. Cause like I said, I'm window shopping. Bitch, I'm window shopping. I'm window shopping like a motherfucker. Okay, so I ain't saying nothing first. So he doesn't say anything to me either. And we're matched for at least, I think, like a day or two. At this point, I'm all Tindered out. I've been on there, swiping, having a little casual conversation, disappearing when people ask for my Snapchat or number or Instagram. Like, just leave it here. Like I said, I'm window shopping. Leave. I'm gonna leave it in the shop. Leave it here. So I'm coming up on my 3rd or 4th day of doing this and I'm getting bored. Okay, so I'm about to exit the app. He ends up texting me, and this was a nice season piece. This was the piece where it was like, okay, if he want my Snapchat or not, hey, I might have give it to him. So he ended up texting me. He's like, what's up? I've been busy. I didn't even see we matched. So I'm like, it's cool. I love a booked and busy man. I love a nigga with a job booked and busy. Don't be on social media swiping left and right all goddamn day. Yes. So he says, he's been busy or whatnot, but he has his I think it's like his first off day, and he's just seeing the match. So we have a conversation. We end up kicking it. Now the conversation ends up getting so good. I don't know what the fuck we end up talking about. I think I end up asking him like, well, what the fuck you end up doing for work or something like that? Because if you've been off an app and busy that long for 3-4 days, you know how many hours in 3-4 days stacked together? Bitch, what do you do for? Are you a fucking scientist? But he ends up telling me that he's a truck driver. So I'm like, okay, truck driver. So he tells me he's a truck driver. He's been driving the trucks and he's been busy or whatnot. So I'm like, okay, that's cute. So I end up telling him what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. Probably flipping burgers. Now I ended up flipping a burger day in my life. I probably dropped some fries. But I probably was dropping fries somewhere, some business. But I ended up telling him like, oh, this is where I work. And we're having a conversation. The conversation is like a good 10-15 minutes long. It's a long conversation because he's texting, I'm texting, saying something. It's like, it's building a thread. And I usually don't build threads on no motherfucking Tinder. But we building a thread. Now he ends up asking for my number, skips right over any social media. So when he does that, I'm alarmed a bit because I'm like, it's giving DL a little bit. Because sometimes the DLs want to move you over to Snapchat, but if they don't have like a DL Snapchat where it's like a little side account, you can't have the main one. So they'll either give you like a little text now number or something. So when he gave me his number, I was like, okay, because I couldn't fight it. I can't remember how he slid it in the conversation, but the way he slid it in the conversation, it was just like he threw it out there. It was just like, okay, all right, well, I guess I'll put that bitch to use because we have been talking in this in this Tinder thread for a minute. So I'm like, okay, I'll put that bitch to use. Now, when I copy his number, like I said, I'm expecting it to go green. I'm expecting it to be like some text now number that he's going to be logging on and off of, but it goes blue. I'm like, oh, woo! I'm gagging, bitch. It goes blue. So the text message goes blue. And I text him like, what's up? It's Jaylin. Like we wasn't talking 20 seconds ago, as if he didn't give me his number 7 seconds ago. But I'm like, what's up? It's Jaylin. I reintroduced myself. Okay, let me reintroduce myself. My name is. But no, I reintroduced myself. And we end up kicking it from the jump, talking. Now, just like the story time that I told y'all about with the first Tinder story time, like you gotta go watch it. Some type of way, we end up hopping on the phone. Now, it wasn't like how it went down in the first conversation. The first Tinder, you have to go watch the first story time. The first story time, my phone just started ringing. That's not what happened this go around. And we're having this so much conversation, I end up asking him like, do you want to hop on the phone? Now, I don't know why the fuck I asked him that because I'm a shy motherfucker. I'm very, very shy. I don't know why I'm so shy in certain elements. Certain times, I'm just loud, vibrant, and in color. But sometimes I just be like, oh my goodness, I'm shy. But I really was fucking with his vibe so much, and we had ended up talking, and I don't think we played any iMessage games, but we were talking, sending memes back and forth, just being goofy for like 2-3 hours past the Tinder app, now on iMessage. So I ended up asking him like, do you want to hop on the phone? Because I was in my moment of hopping on the phone with everybody that I could, but I was still shy. Like I wanted to see what would happen, but I was shy as fuck going into it. So I ended up asking him, do you want to hop on the phone? Now I thought he was gonna be like, hell the fuck no. But he ended up saying, yeah, he can hop on the phone tomorrow. He's pretty tired tonight because he's been working, he's been busy. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Now after he says that, I kind of like pack my Chanel and leave for the night because like, okay, he did like just iterated. He was tired. Let me not try to even extend this text message conversation. Let's say something to talk about till tomorrow. So tomorrow comes around, we hop on the phone. He's talking, I'm talking. I can't remember what the fuck we was talking about, bitch. I just know the conversation was good. Now we didn't stay on the phone for too long. It was probably like a 15 to 20 minute phone call. But for him to be, you know, a nigga, that's a cute time to have a nigga on the phone. A nigga you just met on Tinder last night, okay? To have a nigga on the phone 20 minutes the next morning, you was eating some shit up, okay, bitch? So I was eating. I was feeling my puss, okay? I was feeling my puss. So, yeah, after we have conversations for probably like 3 days, I ain't gonna hold you, bitch, probably about 3 days, it's time to shack up. It's time to shack up. Now, I had only shacked up with this one boy from Tinder, which was the white boy. You just have to watch the story. I only shacked up with this one boy from Tinder because, like I told y'all, I be doing a lot of window shopping. And I stay in Memphis, Tennessee. It ain't too much to see in Memphis, Tennessee. Definitely don't know, you know, social media apps. It's just like no matter what app, whether it's Facebook, Tinder, it ain't nothing to see. So, bitch, I be doing a lot of window shopping, okay? So I accidentally, you know, made a purchase in this motherfucker. So I was like, you know, hey, I kind of like you. I want to check this nigga out. I was like, take him out. So I ended up telling him like 3 days after. Well, actually, I think he brought up the conversation. He was like, do you want a link? Do you want a link? And yes, he brought up the conversation. He asked me, do you host or is your mobile? Jesus have mercy. I hate that fucking word. I hate that phrase. I hate that phrase. All my gays stand the fuck up right now. All my gays stand the fuck up right now. Do you hate the phrase? Yes or no? Am I being an extra bitch? I absolutely hate the phrase, do you host or are you mobile? I don't know why it irritates me so much, but it's just like, I find a different way to say it. Do you host or are you mobile? It sounds like some prostitution going on. Sounds like I'm selling the box, selling the throat, selling whatever I'm about to do with you. It has to come with a couple dollars, because why is you phrasing it like that? Like I hate when people ask me, are you hosting or do you host or are you mobile? Do you host or are you mobile? I don't know. To be determined. To be determined. Now he has asked me, do you host or are you mobile? I never tell him like, I can host, you know, I can host. Cause I damn sure ain't mobile. I don't know how to drive to this day. To this day, I've never been behind. To this day, I've never been behind the steering wheel and I'm 22 years old. And I was younger than this, when this story happened. So I'm like, no, I damn sure I'm not mobile. I'm damn sure not mobile. Now he ends up arranging a link, I think a week after, and I think it was because of his work schedule, because he had a couple days off. I think he was off like 3 days, but he wanted to chill out and then he was gonna do his work route, and whenever he was off the next 3 days, he was gonna come and see me. So I'm like, okay, you know, come see about me, okay? Now we chatting, the conversation dies down a bit because, like I said, he's a truck driver. He works 4 days back to back. So the conversation dies down a bit, but we were talking his 3 days off, and we were having a good nasty key. Now he works the 4 days. As the 4 days are coming to an end, I think like the third day or whatnot, he texts me and he asks like, "Are you still up to link? Are you still up to link?" I'm like, you know, of course. Why the fuck wouldn't I be? Like, I've been looking for this. I've been excited for this. Now, when we were deciding to link, there wasn't any, you know, pre-negotiated arrangements. We had done the nude thing, of course. Of course, we had exchanged nudes. I seen what he was hitting on. He seen what I was hitting on. But there wasn't no like, hey, I'm finna be hitting on you. There wasn't no conversation of, you know, anything being nipped, reversed, or, you know, flipped and flopped. But one thing about me, I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna prepare. Even if I'm the top, I'm gonna prepare. No, I don't think so. Have I ever? No, I'm just talking. What was I talking about? He texted me and asked me, was I still down? That's what we was talking about. He texted me and asked me, was I still down? I said, hell yeah, I was still down. Yeah, I've been waiting on this shit for the last motherfucking 7 days, bitch. You was off 3 days, and then we was talking them 3 days. You told me you was tired for them 3 days, then you went back to work for 4 days. Bitch, I've been waiting 4 weeks, bitch. Hell yeah, I'm still down. So he texted me, okay, I'll see you this day. I can't remember whatever fucking day of it was that week, but he ends up texting me like, I'm gonna see you. At this point, I'm off of the Tinder app. The Tinder app has been deleted. I will revisit it in about 5 months to, you know, recertify my qualifications. So I'm excited to see him, okay? I'm excited to see him, but I'm so nervous and my stomach feels like it's about to like fall out of my asshole. One thing about me, I am so nervous when it comes to linking up with people. That's another reason why a whole phase. What's the name of this series? Whatever the name of this series is. The name of this series is built around my shyness. I was not built for this whole life shit. I was not built for this linking and meeting and greeting and all. Hell no, bitch. Like, I'm too fucking shy. So he's fine as fuck. I'm really interested to see him and see what it's given, but my blood pressure is through the roof, okay? But it's the day of meeting him, and like I said, I'm always gonna prepare for, you know, the do. Even though we had no pre-negotiation arrangements of him doing the do, I was gonna prepare for the do. So I end up, you know, douching or whatever and getting ready for the do. Now, gets there, we talk. I can't remember what the fuck we're talking about. Like I said, when I start getting like nervous and my brain is going a million miles per minute, I don't know what the fuck anybody's saying. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. So I don't remember what he was talking about. I don't remember what I was talking about. But we're talking. We're having this conversation. In some type of way, the conversation leads to him like rubbing on me. Now, I did have on these itty bitty shorts, and I was plus size at the time, so my ass was super duper fat. Ass was caked up like a honey baked ham, bitch. And maybe I shouldn't compare my ass to a honey baked ham, but it was really big and juicy, you know? Anyways, ass is sitting up and he's like rubbing on my body, but we're still indulging in some type of conversation. Now, before I know it, his fight, oh, this, now look here.
Everyone, I have an announcement.
It's about to get real graphic in this bitch after this. I kept it real cute and demure and classy. I've kept it real cute, demure and classy, okay? But I'm about to cut the oven on in this bitch, okay? Now, he's rubbing on my body, and out of nowhere, his arm swooped. It swooped into my pants. And out of nowhere, I'm just feeling fingers gripping, you know, gripping his asshole and spreading it open. Now, like I said, I don't know how to tell this story outside of just telling this goddamn story. Bear with me, he gripping this motherfucker and I said, wait a minute, bitch. Whoa. Wait a minute, but hold on, bitch. So I act like I don't want it for at least 7 seconds. Cause anything past 10 seconds of acting like you don't want it, a nigga gotta stop. You could get real me too in this bitch, okay? You know, I'm gonna act like, oh, stop, just for a couple seconds. I don't want to scare a bitch off. I don't want to run nobody off and then they think, oh, you know, nah, I act like I don't want it for a couple seconds, bitch. You got 7 seconds to act like you don't want it with me. At the 10th second, I'm gonna let it go. At the 10th second, I'm gonna let it go, baby. But I give him 7 seconds. Stop. And, you know, then I cut that shit off and he's grabbing it. So, at this point, before I know it, I don't know how it happened, but his dick is in my mouth. I was getting ripped on and I was getting loved on and I done made it about to me. Oh, he loving on me and I threw his dick in my mouth. What the fuck is going on? Girl, yep, I did. So I'm eating it.
Here's me gagging.
Before I know it, he's getting behind me like he about to, you know, take a bitch down. Get down. Oh, wait, sorry. Woo, wait, hold on. He standing behind me like he finna take me down. I flip this bitch around. I look at him. I tell him, I say, you know, I know what you're trying to do, but like, do you have anything? I'm like, all I have is lube. I don't have any, like I said, there was no pre-negotiated contract of this going on, so I didn't come with anything. I didn't come with anything. Do you have anything? Like, I have lube is the best. That's the best thing I have, okay? So do you have like the condom? Like, he ended up telling me he had one in the car. So I'm like, okay, go on to the car and get it. Go on to the car and get it. He like, mine, I don't know what the fuck mine is the about. Go on to the car and get it. So he goes to the car and gets it, okay? I'm like, go to the car before you fuck up the move. He goes to the car, grabs the Jimmy, and it's time to do the thing. Now, we start off in the bed, okay? We start off in the bed. And you're probably like, Jaylin, why don't you skip this? And this is a very important part of the story, okay? We start off in the bed, okay? We start off in the bed, but some type of way we work our way to a rocking chair. And I have to visually explain this. I mean, detailedly explain this so y'all can really understand and visually see it. What? Both of my knees is in the rocking chair, okay? The rocking chair is facing me like this. Like, I'm staring at the rocking chair, right? I'm staring at the rocking chair and my knees are in the rocking chair and he's behind me and he's, you know, he's doing this thing like Angela Bassett. But he moved the rocking chair up a bit because at first it was just on the wall. But he moves it up a bit from the wall so that bitch can rock. Before I know it, I'm getting told the fuck up in the rocking chair. Oh, this shit is crazy. Oh my goodness, this is my life. I can't do story times. The series is canceled. The series is canceled. Like, I'm a one and done. Anyways, I'm getting towed up in the rocking chair. I'm getting towed up in this rocking chair, bitch, and I'm getting rocked. Soul getting rocked. Pussy getting dropped, knocked, bitch. Anyways, I'm getting knocked out, okay, in this rocking chair.
Shout out to all my gay niggas.
And before I know it, I'm just having the moment. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it like it happened 2 days ago, and it didn't. This did not happen 2 days ago. I should not be feeling this type of emotions. We do the do, okay? The do is done. We have a conversation after, surprisingly. Not really surprisingly, because I'm the best at everything. So people really, like, they stick around. They don't really and go home. But I be having to get them fuck out of here. But we have a conversation, and then he leaves after. And after we have this conversation, I can clearly tell whatever I had done to that man, I had done it well, because before he could get in his car and crack that motherfucker up and get down the expressway, he was texting me about how good the sex was, and also, you know, that's all I can say. Slop, okay? He was telling me, he was Keith Lee in a bitch, okay? He was leaving a review. He was leaving a review before I could see the nigga pull off my screen. And he was, of course, telling me, what's his, and, it's better not be given to anybody else. And I was just thinking, like, the way you had me in that record chair, don't nobody else want it. You done told me loose. Oh. I thought I was, but girl, this is Docs Mix Griffin. Oh, Docs Mix Griffin.
Now why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See how I get wrong and
you never apologized.
Anyway, he's reviewing, okay? He's Keith Lee in this pussy, bitch. He's Keith Lee in this pussy, and and I'm like, okay, I really like you. I really like you, but I'm not like emotionally attracted. But I'm like, okay, I like him. We had a great conversation. The little hokey pokey we doing, that was crazy. The hokey pokey was hokey pokey. Okay, I was hokey pokey down. So I'm like, I like this. So whatnot. Now we're having a conversation the whole entire night, and we moved from sex. But throughout the conversation, he does come back and be like, man, when you did that, or when you did that, we do. And I was like, but when you put me in the rocking chair though, because in the bed I was doing what I had to do. But when the motherfucker put me in that rocking chair, it was him against the world. So I'm just telling him, like, rocking. Every time he bring up anything, all I can do is revert back to the rocking chair, the rocking chair, the rocking chair, the rocking chair, the rocking chair. Anyways, we have conversations for days after, because like I told y'all, he came and seen me his first day off. He have 3 multiple days off. But skip to the 3rd day of him being off, I get a phone call from him, which I was kind of like gagged, because I never really received a phone call from him. I'm the one that offered to do the phone call the first go around, and that was just the talk because I knew we might meet, and I wanted to make sure, everything was, hitting face to face. But I wasn't expecting no phone call from him, but we had the hokey pokey, then we was texting a lot, talking a lot. So I was like, okay, maybe he just, thinking, he gonna call a bitch. So I answered the phone call. And the first thing I hear on this motherfucking phone call is, stay the fuck away from my son, you faggot. Girl, what's going on? When I tell you,
Miss Jackson.
I was about as gagged as I am right now. What the fuck is going on? Because he's at an age, I think this boy was like 22. He was just getting into truck driving. I wasn't expecting him to be staying with anybody. And nobody to have his phone, let alone his mama. His mama say, stay the fuck away from my son, you faggot. And I am sitting on that call speechless. I am sitting on that call not saying a motherfucking thing.
I'm not saying a motherfucking thing.
I'm so goddamn quiet where the bitch just hangs up, because I answer the phone, hello, all that, hello, what's going on, I'm answering the phone live, what text message say, live, loud, and in color. I answer the phone live, loud, and in color, but I get silenced real quickly. Like, swear to God, dead ass, this is a true story. Like, dead ass, this is a true story. This nigga mama called me. She said, stay the fuck away from my son, you faggot. And I'm sitting in silence for forever. I had never been silent like that. I had never been gagged like that a day in my motherfucking life. But I'm sitting in silence, and the bitch ends up hanging up. She hangs up and she calls back. When she calls back, I'm like, okay, I know it's her. I know it's her, because the way she hung up and called back so quickly, it was no way that he could have there's no way anybody could have got that motherfucking phone and called me quick, fast, in a hurry to apologize. So I know it was her. So I was like, okay, bitch, snap out of it. It's time to get you up. So she calls back and I answer, and she's like, why the fuck are you, what the fuck did she say? I only remember the opening line. But I think she was asking me why was I sending like nudes or something, because like I told y'all, we were sending nudes, and she was asking me why am I sending nudes to her son. She says her son is confused. I need to leave her son alone. You are confused as well. I need to pray. It was a whole bunch of different things. At this point, like, I'm tuning it out. Like I said, the opening line to stay away from my son, you faggot, that opening line took the cake. So I don't remember anything else she said. I don't remember anything else she said, bitch. But moral of her story was, Her son was confused. I need to stay away from her son. I need to go into the war. I need to go down to the Lord in prayer.
I never said LGBT last night. I said S-I-N.
And she's just going off, and just being super duper nasty and mean. Now, I'm sitting here gagged, and I hang up the phone. But I take as much as I can in. It's not hurting my feelings, but I'm about to tell this nigga off of it, okay? For the moral of, I gotta cuss this nigga out later about this shit. I take a couple low blows so I can have, a storyline to throw at this bitch later. So I hang up the phone in her motherfucking face. Fuck your mama. I don't give a fuck about your mama, bitch. I hang up in that bitch face, okay? I hang up in that bitch face, and I just waited out for a couple hours. I end up texting his phone. See ya, I'm blocked. The phone next is, the messages, I'm like, the phone messages, bitch, I'm so motherfucking angry right now just retelling this shit, okay? Bitch, the phone messages don't even deliver. Like I said, I hung up in the bitch face, and I wait a couple minutes, I wait a couple hours to text him, because I'm like, okay, this bitch might say have a phone. I don't know what's going on. I know her son grown as fuck though. That's the only thing I do know. So I'm not understanding, what the fuck is that going on, but I'm gonna wait a couple hours to text him. So I wait a couple hours to text him, and I can't remember what I text. I text something like, yo, what's up, sup? It wasn't anything alarming. It wasn't like, bitch, your mother is crazy, because we're gonna get to that, okay? I didn't want to start off there. We're gonna get there, bitch. So I text him something, but it doesn't deliver. It does not deliver. I end up calling the phone on the text now. I didn't text it. I didn't do any of that. I called it just to make sure, like, see if it's off. I want to know right then and there, bitch. I didn't want to text it and wait until somebody texts back. I called to see if it was off. That bitch is ringing. I mean, ringing like a motherfucker. So hell no, that bitch ain't powered off, bitch. I am blocked. I am blocked. So he ends up texting me on text now. He ends up texting me like, what's up, or who this, or something like that. Just confused on what was going on. And I was like, who is this? I responded back to him, and I asked him like, who is this? And he ends up telling me who he is. Did I give him a nickname? I don't think I gave him a nickname. Rockin' Jail. Okay, he texted me, this is Rockin' Jail, okay? So I was like, okay, evidently his mother doesn't have his phone anymore. So once he told me like his Rockin' Chair, because he has a real name, but he has a fake name. Well, not a fake name. What is the nickname? Now, I feel like if his mother still had the phone, she probably would have like, this is Mario Dixon. Then she would have done the government type shit. But he texts, oh no, this Rockin' Chair. So I'm like, hey, Rockin' Chair, this Jaylin. Your mama called me and she was off the fucking chain.
What are we gonna do about that mouth? That big mouth.
Like, I get straight to it because I don't know how long he got left with his phone. He can have 30 minutes, bitch. I don't know how long he got left with his phone. I text him, I said, your mama called me and she was off the motherfucking chain. And he texted me back and he was like, yo, I don't know what y'all was talking about, but I seen it on the call log. Shit, my battery's going dead. Oh my goodness, as soon as I'm about to tell the damn story, the battery goes dead, and then I don't even remember where I put the last battery. Cause I have another battery, but it's just like, where did I put it? I guess I just got to use this big ass portable charger, cause I gotta tell this damn story. Oh my goodness, this is the thanks I get for putting you bitches on. Bitches don't even understand how hard Vlogmas is, bitch. I'm struggling like this, and it ain't nothing but November the 6th, bitch. Now, then y'all seen this way into December, but goddamn. Okay, whew. I think I'm put that at the end of the video.